Hello and welcome to Time with Dr. Harris. I am so glad that you decided to be a part of us time together today. And if you've been following my Beauty of the Woman series, you have met some powerful uh, young ladies who help you to see that you are more awesome than you think you are. And it's coming from my Beauty of the Woman book in the different chapters and series. And so there's another young lady that is so powerful that I want you to meet. Her name is Dorsey. She's one of God's precious daughters, a woman of excellence, a teacher and businesswoman. She is married and has two daughters. Karen is a native of Petersburg, Virginia. She was educated at Virginia State University and achieved a bachelor's of science degree. She has over 25 years of educational instructional experience, exemplary skills in recruitment, training, and retention, exemplary leadership and facilitation experience. In addition, she's accomplished in communication and financial analysis matters and has successfully developed her new service design for short and long-term strategic planning. Karen has 30 years in direct sales. She's a sales director for Mary Kay Cosmetics, her own business enterprise. This leap of faith has solidified her commitment to God, her family, and this career. Karen avidly nurtures and trains the women in her unit in wealth-building strategies that are deeply rooted in Christian and family values through her weekly training programs that embrace the importance of financial literacy for success. Her success as a wife, mother, mentor, and friend to her many proteges and customers make her the epitome of the entrepreneur of the 21st century. Now, to me, that's great, but to meet her and to work with her is even better. She is a woman of total excellence. She exemplifies a businesswoman who every woman should be wanting to be under, to learn and to grow. I want to introduce you to my Mary Kay person and friend, Karen Dorsey. Karen? Woo! That is Karen. Isn't she beautiful? So, Karen and I, meeting Karen and her being a part of my life, not just as an entrepreneur person and Mary Kay, but she's such a beautiful, powerful woman that a lot of women should meet, because we need to have women that's successful, especially a Black woman who's successful. But she's classy, she's excellent, and she's such a businesswoman. What I love about her, though, she's so patient with me as a person. I'm very particular, and she's just so patient with me. And I know that God gives her that grace. Gives her that grace because everybody can deal with that, but she does. And I appreciate you so much, Karen. I tell you that all the time, and I mean it. One of the things that really has made me see her even more, we did a group of women of the Beauty of the Women, and she came and she did her products, and my goodness, how she ministered to us and how to take care of herself. Matter of fact, it has taught me the importance of what I do and how I do it. It took it to another level for me, whatever products I may use or why these things are important. So today I really want you to listen and hone in on the things that we're going to talk about, because it's going to change your life. Okay, ladies? Ladies, are you hearing me? Because we do a lot of things. We can be real. We do a lot of things and we don't realize what we're really doing. You know what I mean? And so I really want Karen and I to talk about the importance of caring for ourselves. And Karen, what made you decide to go ahead and do this in the first place?
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Harris. Well, when I started, it was because I just needed something else to do.
Okay.
As a woman, we have so much that we want to be a part of, right? And we feel we can do everything because we are women. We can do it. We can make it happen. So yeah, that's why I really started, because I needed something else to do with my time. And so once I started, it was just, having fun, giving me something else to do. At the time, was married with no children. So, and teaching school. So it was like, okay, and in a new city. So that was important as well. So it gave me opportunity to meet some new people. So that's why I really started this opportunity with Mary Kay.
Well, what made you choose Mary Kay?
Well, it was really simple. I was invited. It was a very simple job. It says teaching people how to take care of themselves.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, and I was a teacher, so I can say,
yeah,
teach you how to take care of your skin. I can
yeah,
read, I can squirt, and I can nod my head, and I can smile at you. And I can
right.
tell you how to take care of your skin and what to do. And it was so simple. It was really an easy transition for me.
And let's before we get into the caring for ourselves, let's brag just a little bit. If we can brag just a little
Okay, okay. Your
high,
lead.
your high level. Talk about that in the many cars and all the different things that, because I really want young ladies to see how, and being an entrepreneur and being business, even in Mary Kay, the opportunities that they have.
Okay, all right. Well, in
So,
Mary Kay, it's just you're independent contractors, so you're not necessarily working for Mary Kay, the company itself. So as an independent contractor, you have a step-by-step plan. Everybody starts the same way. It doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter your age, it just have to be 18 though. Okay, but you can start at that level and then you have the choice to move up the career path in Mary Kay if you choose to. By the main thing is selling the product, and that's how we make our income. And then once you decide to do that, if you want to build and add people to your organization, then that's when you get more income. And that income is based on the number of people that you have on your team and what your team together collectively are doing. And then you get commissions on that. And then you decide to move up into leadership by becoming a director, then that puts you as a whole nother level of earnings. So you can a lot of times decide if you want to move slow, if you want to move fast, and if you really want to move at a level that you want to, but you can. And what I decided to do as when I started, I just basically just worked the business, having fun, making income, just giving me something to do with my spare time. And then I decided that I wanted to enrich other women's lives by allowing them to see what this opportunity could offer them based on what they wanted in their life. And so working together with them, I built my organization. And over the years with that, then the company compensates you with, income, compensates you with the cars and the opportunity to drive a free car. What you earn a career car every 2 years. And doing that, I've earned 13 of them, just working my business and enriching other women's lives, selling the product, telling people how wonderful Mary Kay is as a company. It's an amazing company to be a part of. And it's been around, it's getting ready to celebrate 60 years in September, a family-owned company out of Dallas, Texas. And it has allowed women to keep their faith first, their family second, and career third. And that's what I really love about it as well. And through that process, I wanted other women to have a choice to do that as well. So from my experience of, selling the product, building my customer base, building my organization, having women and men become a part of this opportunity to enrich their life, if it was for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So that's what I did. And through that, the company compensates you based on your efforts. So it's not a pyramid, it's a dual market. So if you choose to work, you can move forward. If you choose not to, it's your business. And so I just enjoy doing that. And so just having that opportunity to ride around the city and let people know that this business really does work and you really can earn a career car in Mary Kay and you really can make an executive income. You can quit your full-time job and do it full-time if you want to, or you can do it part-time. It's really up to you. It doesn't really matter because it's based on what you choose. And the thing about it is that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So there's women all over the world because we're in 40 different countries as well. So we're trying to make the whole world pink with Mary Kay. So it gives you a great opportunity to have that flexibility, the opportunity to meet wonderful people, and also the personal growth too, to allow you to increase your skills and your confidence as a woman or as a man. So it's just a great opportunity. And from that, it has really benefited me in these last 30 years. 30 years. Did I think that I would be doing this? Of course not. I just knew God had called me to be a teacher. And so I did, and that's what I'm still doing, teaching. So once you know what your calling is, you work in your calling and you just start that way and God's going to give you what you need to be successful in whatever you choose to do. So that's why I love what I do. And that's why I want every person to experience the product and experience the opportunity, because you just never know, what that's going to lead to as an opportunity for you and your family.
One of the things that I like what you said, that you're not doing it alone. I know that you really stay with them and train them and work with them and encourage them. and they're not doing it by themselves. And it allows them to be able to be who they are and be able to be independent and to be able to grow as women, which we need. We need to be able to, a lot of these jobs we have to work when they say to work and do what they have to say they want us to do. But with this company, with Mary Kay, and with it allows them to be all that they want to be, all that they can do. Like you're saying, you can still work and do this however you decide to do it. But it's such a great opportunity. And Mary Kay is well known as a great product and has been my friend for many years. Has been my friend for many years. And now I'm a senior, and she really, Karen really helps me because, as we get older, ladies, we start seeing things, that wasn't there before, or noticing things. And I really put Karen through the ringer, but she's just so gentle with me and so caring with me. And she helps and she encourages me, which we need as we get older. One of the things that we're going to go through, and I really help her, excuse me, I really expect that you will take this information and take it very serious. Because, one of the things I am about is empowering women. And this is another way to empower you. I could not have done the women's series without Karen, because this part is so, so important. Okay. And so I really want you to listen. I want you to follow. I also am going to have a way where you can get in touch with Karen if you decide to do that. But in the meantime, let's talk about how caring for ourselves, how Mary Kay or what Karen does help us to care for ourselves. So one of the things that is important is when we care for our skin. So Karen, can you go through that with us, please?
Yeah, yes. Well, thank you, Dr. Harris. Skincare, because I always say, we are Brazilian ourselves. Okay, we are God's, example. We are God.
Yes.
Because the only way they're going to know God is through us. And so a lot of times what people see first is your face, right?
Yes.
They see your face. And so is your face saying, I'm a woman of God, or I'm a positive person, or I love me? Because if you don't love you, you can't love others. And so your face, not necessarily you have to have on a lot of makeup or whatever, but is your face saying, hello, thank you so much for taking care of me. Thank you so much for giving me some water, because that's going to show up those lines and wrinkles, right? Because we don't want those, because we all still want to look beautiful. But we're going to age gracefully anyway. So your skin is the first thing that people see. And I always ask women and men, so what do you do? Do you wash your face every day? Some people say yes, but I know since the pandemic, people's like, no, I didn't, because I didn't have to go anywhere. But the thing is that with skincare, it's important that there's 5 basic elements of skincare. And the first one is cleansing. So what do you cleanse your face with? You just cleanse it with water? Well, you just have a wet face. That's it. Because I know you don't wash your dishes with just water. Think about that. No. So you shouldn't do that to your face. The thing that's exposed to everything. So using a daily cleanser is so, so important. It doesn't matter what brand, but using it daily, but using it twice a day. So it can remove any dirt and impurities. And think about this for a second. Think about all the stuff that's on your car. Now, that falls on your face too. So let's say you didn't wash your face before you went to bed last night. That means you're sleeping with the enemy. Those are all those impurities. So cleansing is so, so important. Now, the other thing is that twice a day is so important, and using some type of product that's going to, really cleanse, that's going to exfoliate, that's going to tone, and that's going to definitely make the skin look brighter, okay, to look healthier, like you're nourishing, because we want to shine. We want to be that example as God's leading ladies, right? Yes, looking beautiful. So cleansing. Now, some of you say, yeah, I cleanse my face. Dr. Harris, I do. But that's all I do. I don't put any moisturizer on. Well, I might put moisturizer on. I might put some lotion on. It's maybe the Suave or the some other brand that I put on my face, but it should be on my face. So the next step you have to remember is that you want to make sure that you hydrate the skin. Okay, so when you hydrate your skin, what are you using? Okay, some moisturizer is going to give you hydration up to 8 to 10 hours. Okay, so it can keep your face nice and supple. The other thing too, do you wear sunscreen? Anybody? Oh, you probably say, Karen, no, girl, my skin looks good. I don't need to wear any sunscreen. Yes, you do. Okay, because the UVA rays and UVB rays, which cause your skin to age and burn, you need that sun protection year round, and especially in the wintertime.
Wow.
Especially because the sun is bright. You know how you're in the car, the sun is bright and it's beaming, and you're like, those rays are still coming off of the surface and they're getting on your skin and causing your skin to age. So it's so important that you definitely make sure that you are using some type of sunscreen. It may be in your moisturizer, it may be in your foundation. So it's definitely important that you do wear sunscreen daily. And then the other thing that you want to remember too, that the eye area, we have on glasses, we're on the computer. The thing that you want to remember is that the eye area is the first area to show the signs of aging. So check out your eyes. Those fine lines and wrinkles, those dark circles, the puffiness. Yeah, that skin is very thin around the eye area. So it's so important that you protect that. It is so, so crucial. And so you want to use some type of eye product to help with the fine lines and wrinkles and the puffiness. So you definitely want to give that hydration as well, because those eyes are going to tell on you. They're going to tell your age. Remember they say, the eyes are the window to the soul, right? So we want those eyes to look amazing, right? Of course, because people are gonna say, girl, let me look at your eyes. They see that beautiful face, and it's like, oh, let me see those eyes. And so we want to make sure that we take care of those eyes so that you can look healthy and beautiful as well. Now, cleansing, toning, exfoliating, moisturizing the skin, taking care of the eye area. Those are like basic things. Now, for those of you who are thinking, well, Karen, Dr. Harris, I don't wear makeup. Okay. Well, let me tell you, we have this amazing product that we call 3-in-1, which I call the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I mean, that's not really what it's called. That's not really what it's called. It's not. It's called a CC cream. And what it basically does, it does 3 things in one. For those who say, girl, I don't have time to do all that stuff. I'm not doing all the stuff I see on YouTube. I know you're not, because you don't have time to do that. But you're taking care of the kids, you're being a wife, you're being a mom, you're doing all those wonderful things that you have to do. How can you keep this vessel looking beautiful? And so when people see that face, it's smiling and saying, I'm God's leading lady. Okay. So it's so important that when you do protect your skin, it's going to give you some hydration, just a tint of color. It's not going to change what you look like. Now, if you like to change what you look like, I suggest maybe you go see a makeup artist. You can do that. We don't do that in what I do. I want you to look like you. I want your husband, your kids, your neighbors to know who you are the next day. All right. So it's important that you use some type of foundation that's going to just enhance your skin. Now, I know you probably said she probably don't. I have on makeup. I wear it every day. Dr. Harris has hers on. She loves it, but it makes you just glow. Okay. Don't you want that glow? Because you never know who you're going to meet in your path that day that may need a word of encouragement, that may need you to just give them a hug, if we can hug, okay, or a handshake, or fist hit, whatever you need to do, or just a smile. But if your spirit ain't right, they're going to know. And if your skin not looking the way you want it to look, they're going to know too, because you're not going to be looking at them. You're going to be like trying to hide. So it's so important that your appearance, because we are fearfully and wonderfully made, right? Aren't we? And so whatever you look like, whatever you feel that you don't have, don't think about that, because you are enough. Because see, God made you in his image. And if you say it don't look right and you change it, means that God doesn't know what he's doing. So I know he knows what he's doing. So with the vessel that you have and the skin that you have, you got to love the skin you're in, because the beauty that's inside is going to glow even more when you have it enhanced on the outside. So it's so important that you remember, it's not about changing who you are. It's not about being, this makeup queen. It's all about being the perfect you, who God has created you to be, so that you can be that person to shine the light for those who may be lost. And so your appearance gives them, the opportunity sometimes to say, yes, I'll talk to her, and then other things too. People know that when you smile, that you really, and you're looking at them, that you really care about them as a person, and that you're going to shine the light of God on them as well. Now, you say, Karen, yes, girl, you know, maybe wear some lipstick, you may do some mascara. All those things are just enhancements. They're not changing who you are. It's just giving you a little enhancement and making you feel good. Because if we feel good on the outside and we're looking good, feel good in the inside and we're looking good on the outside, then that's going to come across to the person that you're talking to. And you're going to feel great because you're being you with the things that you have, and thanking God for what he has given you, and it give you the opportunity to share those gifts with others. So in the beauty business that I'm in, see, when God says, sit down with Dr. Harris and we get together and we go through some things, it's like, okay, it's just the opportunity to minister to her. You never know, we might need to pray together. We might need to give her, you know, there may be something that she's going through, but just to be there for a person. So this opportunity gives me an opportunity to be a minister to the individuals that I'm in front of, you know, so that's why I love what I do. And that's the product is just a vehicle. You know, sometimes we just have to have a vehicle to get to them so they can know about Christ. So that's my vehicle, because some people come to Christ through the Mary Kay opportunity because they didn't know him before, because we keep our faith first and our family second and our career third. So because God, everything like that in order will always work, always. So, you know, keeping those things in priority and always remembering that every morning when you get up to cleanse your face, you know, it's like getting up and having some time with God. You have your time in the morning with him, because sometimes we got to get cleansed from all the hustle and bustle of life. So that allows you to wash all of that away. Okay. And so then when you put your moisturizer on, it's like, okay, he's covering me. He's giving me what I need so I can go throughout the day. And then when I put my foundation on, because as I go through the day, all those, you know, those fiery dots may be coming at us. I have on my protection. I have on my CC cream. It's going to be the 3-in-1. Okay, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. So it's going to put all of that protection on me. So when I'm out and about, I'm protected. And I know that anything that comes my way, it's going to be like watered down because he's protecting me. So it's not going to be as strong as I think it may be, but he's going to protect us. And that's through skincare. So that's how I look at my skincare. It's like, okay, everything I'm doing unto God. So if what I'm doing, it's not unto him, then why am I doing it? And who am I supposed to be the light? Because I might be the only Jesus they see. So am I the Jesus in when I'm out, when I'm doing my business? That's what I want people to see. And the product is just a byproduct for me to move forward. And so I want you to think about, you know, Mary Kay, like, that's a good way to think about Mary Kay skincare. That's good. That's good to think about beauty. Because you are representing God. You are representing you. You are representing your family. So I just hope that you think about it in a different way, and that the beauty that's inside of you would show on the outside of you, and just do some enhancements, because we want to give God our best, right? Yeah, definitely give God our best. And I know that each day when I get up, I'm cleansing, you know, purify me, get me together so I can go out, you know, and be that light so others can see him through me. So I just hope that what I shared, you have questions. I mean, Dr. Harris, if you want to leave some more questions, I just hope that you just have a different thought about beauty in that sense. Because whenever you get together with me, it's all about how God is going to use me through my beauty product so that I can enrich someone else's life, so they can see him through me, and maybe they can draw closer to him as well. So that's my story. What do you think?
Okay, now, ladies, have you ever thought about all of that as far as when you are doing your skin and putting on your makeup? Have you ever realized the power of that? Listen to, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I need her, because she's taking something that we as women do all the time, and she's taken it to another level. And so when she did that with my group, I'm like, wow, because she's ministering to us in every way, and it helps us to see the importance of caring for ourselves and what it represents. And I love the fact that you said, Karen, that when people see you, the first thing they see is your face. Now, most of the time when you see women's faces, it's like, what are they doing? What are you doing? What is that? And we don't know. So we need someone like Karen to be able to teach us and to show us and to minister to us what this is all about. And what I love about her is that when she ministers to me and she encourages me and she empowers me, and you know, when you have somebody like that in your life, and then they're training you the proper way to love the skin you're in. I love that, Karen.
Yes, love it.
Love the skin you're in. That ladies, I need for you to get in touch with Karen for real. Whether it's the products or her ministering to you, mentoring you, but this is a powerful woman that you need to get to know. And you need it, I want you to take this information and I want you to play it over and over if you have to understand when you are caring for your face, remember who you are. You're God's daughters, and He wants us to be beautiful. He wants us to take care of ourselves. And what Karen has taught me, even in our elderly years, the importance of caring for ourselves. Okay, ladies, real quick before I go there, Karen, how young can a teenage girl or whatever use the product? And then I do want you to talk about the men too. Use the product that they could use to help them. That is important.
Well, I say at the age 10,
Okay.
everyone should start thinking about their skins, like just before puberty, you know, you're having the acne breakout. And remember, you can have acne even when you're an adult. So it's not just for kids, but just basically it can start there. And the purpose of it is to get you on a regimen of cleansing your face. It's just like brushing your teeth, you know, to make sure you cleanse, you tone, and you moisturize your face. If you start that at a young age, and I always tell people, if you take care of your skin when you're young, they'll take care of you when you're older.
Good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So
So definitely you can start there. So we have everything from age 10 to whatever. And then the same thing for men, because a lot of times men don't take care of their skin the way they should, because a lot of them shave. Yes, they're going to exfoliate the dead skin. But a lot of times, a lot of men do have dry skin. They do have the fine lines and wrinkles. You can see the fine lines. They have the puffiness, but it's like, oh, I'm a man, I should look rough. Well, you still want to look good too, okay? So it's important that, and your woman wants you to look good. You know, we want to look at you pleasing on the eye, but we want you to make sure you take care of your skin too. But we have
yes.
a product for you as well. But cleansing and moisturizing is so important to for men. And then, you know, the fine lines and wrinkles, they do come. And so those products you can use. And sometimes I know, ladies, your husband or your friend may be using your products that's in the bathroom. You're like, why is it going away so fast? He's using it too. Okay, because he sees a difference in your skin. But we definitely have products for men, formulated for men, because it's all about skin. And if you're using the proper skincare products, your skin is going to look great. All right. And then if you make sure that you're using sun protection, and even starting at a young age, because I find that women who are in their 20s, like, well, you know, I don't need to wear anything. And then when they get in their 40s, it's like, what happened? You can see the things in life. So aging is definitely caused by what you eat, you know, how much sleep you get, the stress level, because only 20% is the natural aging process. So the other 80% are all those other environmental things that causes us to age. So think about what you're doing. So that's why you see some women who look 100 and they look like they're like 80, because the environmental things of stress and all that, they may not have dealt with a lot of that. So definitely think about what you're eating and what you're drinking and sleeping and all those factors, and you know, the environment that you're in that's going to cause those skin to age. So we definitely don't want to, we always want to look beautiful, right? So skincare is important.
As a Black female, do you do all different races, different ethnic groups, and knowing you're taught how to do that? That's very
Yes.
important.
And the thing is, it's not whether Black, white, or Hispanic, it's just skin. See, my goal is that I teach you about skin.
That's good.
And
That's good.
skin is skin. And once you know how to take care of skin, I don't care what color you are.
That's
And that's
excellent.
what I teach, is skin.
One of the things that you taught me that was really helpful, and ladies, you know that we do this. You know how you're tired, you go to bed, and then you still have the stuff on your face from the day, and how important it is to. What I do is I jump up. I remember what she said, and I jump up and I make sure I wash it because of that important. And for just a minute, can you go with that piece again?
Okay. Yes, of getting prepared for bed. You know, the thing that you want to remember, first of all, if you have on mascara, Okay, the mascara will stay on there, and then there's this thing called lash mite. And when you have like pink eye or eye infections, a lot of times because you still have on that makeup from 3 days ago. And if you're not really cleansing your eye area or your face very well, then those pores get clogged. Then you have breakout. And you think, well, it's the new makeup, or maybe with the Pepsi. No, your pores are clogged. If you're not cleansing your face at night, I tell you, if I would prefer if you got up in the morning, not wash your face, than to go to bed and not wash your face. Because during the day, there's so many things that are on your face. And so if you're using eye product to remove eye makeup, and some of you may be wearing lashes now, like, okay, that's fine with the lash glue. Okay. Your eye area is so sensitive. So that's a very crucial thing. So you want to definitely make sure that you're removing your makeup properly and using the proper products to remove the makeup from your face, from your eye area, from your lips. And then the other thing that people forget to do in that skincare regimen also, remember your face, your neck, and your décolleté, it all tells your age. So if you're not taking care of all of that from the head to your this whole area, it's going to show your age as well. So that's part of the cleansing. So when you're cleansing your face, whatever you do to your face, you want to do to your neck and your décolleté area, if you want them to be the same age. Because I know you've seen women and men, the face look one age, the neck look another age, and the chest look another age. You don't want that. You want to be the same age. See, like Dr. Harris, doesn't she look amazing? You want to look like that. That's me. I want to look like that. Okay, I tell her every time. She's like, I want to look like that. Okay, just looking beautiful all the time. It's because you're taking care of your skin. So it's so important that you do that. So cleansing at night is so crucial because think about it. Let's say you didn't wash your face and all the stuff is on your pillow. My question to you is this: do you change the pillows every day? And if not, that means that every night you're sleeping in that from the night before.
Wow.
From the night before. And that's on your beautiful face.
Wow.
So it's important that you cleanse your face before you put your head on that pillow. And even if you have young kids, the same thing. When my daughters were young, it's like, okay, before we went anywhere, I would make sure their face was clean before they went to bed. Okay, because that's the same thing, impurities on their face, because you know how kids play. So it's important that if you have a teenager or a young lady or man who's getting ready for that age group to start taking care of their skin, you teach them to cleanse their face before they go to bed. Wash your face. It's like you teach them to wash their hands, wash your face, wash your hand, wash your face, wash your hands, wash your face. So it's just a routine to get in the habit of. And then the thing about if you're not in the routine of doing that, you definitely can start. See, it doesn't matter where you are, you can always start a routine again and get on the right.
So, Karen, as a whole, if you really think about it, this is something that many women don't know about. And I think about nowadays, these young girls are wearing makeup younger and younger and younger. You know what I mean? And they don't really realize how it's affecting them. And then, like you said, when you get older, it's like, what is all this? Because we still think when we're young, we still got it going on, but it catches up with us after a while. Yeah. And this class and this teaching, and you should be all over. I know you are all over the world, but it's something that everybody should know. But we don't know. When you did that class for our group, it's like, wow. I mean, it took it to another level of understanding that when we're so casual about going to bed, and because we're tired, we have our makeup on, it's like, what it's doing to our skin. And we don't look at down the road, we think of right now. We look good. And I love the fact you talk about drinking water and how you eat and everything like that. But ladies, this is something that is so important. And I want you to take this very serious because it is. Love the skin you're in. And God wants us to be beautiful. And what I love about us being beautiful, we're beautiful in every part of who we are. Young, older, small, big, whatever, black, white, what doesn't matter, that we stay beautiful in the skin that we're in and taking care of it. And Karen is teaching us how to do that. And I need for you to really take this serious and take it in and actually share with other people because this is so important. I mean, can you imagine us having had this kind of information when we were younger and things have changed? And no one ever talked about I don't remember until she talked about how rough we are with the eyes. And I remember her, I never forget that, because we don't realize the way God has made us, how delicate different parts of our bodies are. You know, and the things that we do, and we throw anything on our face, and we throw anything, we just do anything, and we can't do that. And that's what she's trying to teach us, ladies. Are you hearing me? This is what she's trying to teach. You can't just trash this.
That's
Because
right.
I love that you said, Karen, that the first thing people do notice is your face. I never looked at it like that, but that's true.
Yeah, yeah,
And it tells a lot about ourselves. And
right.
if you really pay attention to women and all that they do on their faces, you know that that's important to them, but they're not doing it right. They're not really understanding that you're putting a bunch of stuff on that could be hurting, helping, how you're doing it. One of the things that is really popular, like you were saying, is the eyelashes. So should they take those out at night? What should they do? Or can they sleep in the house? That go?
Well, it depends. See, I'm not an eyelash queen. Like I tell people, I don't sell lashes. I just sell mascara. I can tell you about mascara and how that works on your lashes. I don't wear them. I said, if you choose to wear them, then fine. My thing is that whatever you choose to do to this vessel, make sure that it is beneficial for you and that you are using the products properly. And the thing that we do too, as you were saying, Dr. Harris, we try so many different things. We're so trendy. Oh, that's the trend now. Let me try that. Let me try that. And what happens is people don't realize it'll take your face 30 days, because every 30 days your skin renews itself. And so
Wow.
whatever you've been using, and it's like, oh, well, this is breaking me out. You don't give your face a chance to heal. Okay. Because if you're trying different products, or like, okay, brand X came out. Oh my God, go get that because it's this, this star is selling this. I'm going to try it. And the thing that you have to remember too, that makes me different and in the Mary Kay world different, I'm your beauty doctor. I'm your personal consultant. And
Yes.
see, when you order stuff from the store, or you order stuff online, you don't really get that personal service. And that's why I love what I do, because I can go to Dr. Harris and we can sit down and say, let's talk. No, don't do that. No, let's. And we can talk. I said, okay, now when you get into the bathroom, put me on the phone and I'm gonna walk you through it. How many other
Really?
people do that for you? I'm like, oh, because I want you to make sure the product, that you're using it properly, you're applying it correctly, and you're using the right amount. Because sometimes we use more and think it's going to work faster. It's not.
Yes.
And we think sometimes because it costs X amount of dollars that it's going to do whatever. Or if it's the cheap brand, I'm just going to spend $1 on my lips. Okay, well, remember, just like with anything, you pay for what you get. And if you are not willing to invest in a quality product or a brand that has, some information or some research behind it, then a lot of times we're just using things. It's like, oh, well, it was at the store, it was only 99 cents, so I bought it. Okay. I'm not saying that the 99 cents stuff doesn't work, but you can't expect to get what you would get out of something that maybe cost $16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's the quality of the product. It's just like the brand of car or the type of clothes. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yes.
So you just have to know that what you're using and using the brand, that's all related. Because when you use a hodgepodge of products, they're not formulated to work together. So for you trying to get the benefit of what that product does, you need to make sure you use the whole line. And then we see things on TV. So that's why we're not on TV. You see things on TV and it's like, oh, they show you the most beautiful person. She doesn't have, okay, so and then you expect to happen to you like in one day. It's going to take about 10 to 12 weeks for you to see a difference. And most people can't wait that long. We want it instant. It's like the microwave. But skin is not like that because it didn't get in that condition overnight. So
Yes.
or
Yes.
that you got to maintain and you got to do things, on a consistent basis to see the result. It's like working out. You can watch the videos all you want to watch, but if you don't actually do anything, nothing's going to happen. Same
One
thing
is
with skincare.
also like that you guys, the importance of matching your product to your skin. You see sometimes you have women have things that like that's too dark, that's too light. Don't you see that is not matching your skin color, because we're still supposed to look as natural as possible as we're being beautiful. And have you noticed that too, Karen?
Yes, well, a lot of times that's when we're not happy with God, with what God has created. So I
Okay.
want to change that. And we
Okay.
have that choice, free will. You have free will. And so sometimes we want to look a certain way, so we'll create it.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And that's when you know, it's like if you just want to look natural, and every person's interpretation of what natural is different. Okay.
Mhm.
So for me, God wants you to look like you. To me, that's natural. Let me look
Yeah.
like you with the enhancement, because it
Yeah.
just enhance your beauty. It shouldn't change you totally. Like, oh, I didn't even know that was you. But
Yeah.
sometimes people want that. And that's
Mm.
still based on choices, free will, your choice. But definitely just trying to make sure that you look natural, your foundation is the right color. And a lot of times we're basing it on the color of our skin. And that's not how you select foundation. It's
Mm.
based on the undertones of your skin. And sometimes your face may be a little darker than your chest area. So all of that because of sun damage. You know, we say we don't protect our skin. So your skin color shouldn't change so drastically from season to season unless you are working in the sun or you're out in the sun a lot. So it should kind of maintain, it may change very slightly, but it just depends on if you're cool, you're warm, or you're kind of like in the middle. So just based on making sure you have the right undertone so that you don't look orange, that you don't look pale,
Yeah.
that you don't look, you know, too dark. Because sometimes because your skin is a dark tone, you may think, well, I need to have a, no, it's look at your undertone. It's to enhance that beauty. So foundation is really an area that I do see a lot of women like, and I just want, you don't have to switch. I just want you to, you know, let me show you. Let me just
Yeah.
show you how. And what I find a lot of women, you know, especially women of color, is like, I have been wearing the wrong foundation. Yeah. Because the look that you like, you think that's the look, but it's not really enhancing your features a lot of times. So
Do you think that when you're ministering to women, that's helping them with their self-esteem?
most definitely, because most women, when they say, well, I don't wear makeup, a lot of times they don't feel good about themselves. So the makeup is something that makes them feel good. Like, oh, I always thought I had to do, and then a lot of things is a skill. I don't know how to wear makeup.
Mhm.
And I would say, what do you mean by wearing makeup? So tell me what you would like to wear. And my goal is just giving them a basic enhancement. And if you want to do more, see, that's the part about having your personal consultant. You build upon that. So if I
Mhm.
start you out with just some lip gloss and some mascara, I keep it real simple. Because if you haven't done those other things, but you're not going to do all the contouring and all that other things you see on YouTube, you're not going to do that every day. And my goal is to teach you for you as an individual. And my business for me is that working with each person individually, not slumping everybody in a group and say what everybody's going to do. No, what's going to work best for Dr. Harris may not be what's going to work best for you. But I'm willing to work with each person individually so that you can have, because you're you and I'm me and the next person is her. So the thing is that we all can't, if God wanted all of us to be the same, then we everybody look alike. But he wants, we're all different, we're all unique. So I have to teach you for your uniqueness how to enhance that. And that's what I do.
One of the things that really surprised me, ladies, was I would say, okay, can I want this, 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 this? And she'll say, but you don't need this, this, this. Now that really blows me away because that's a moneymaker. It's like, okay, whatever you want, but she doesn't do that. She'll say, no, you don't really need this at this time. Ladies, you have to meet her. You have to meet her. And I really need for you to share this. If you really care about other women, I really would want you to share this with other women because this is so important. And there's so much learning that's taking place, there's even more. But one of the things I'm looking at is all these things up in here, Karen. What's all this? What's all
I
this?
don't know what to wear. I mean, are we talking
No,
about like,
that's a diamond. Tell me what, come on.
okay, well, you know, in Mary Kay, we're always about, you know, a person's status based on what's on their lapel.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
So,
why I want to.
well, a lot of these things are, well, this is the one that I adore the most out of all of the Mary Kay world. This is what we call Go Give. It is an award that you get that other people vote for you. It's the highest honor that you can get in this company is to be Miss Go Give. What that means is you help you go out and, just help anybody and everybody. And it's like you're honored by doing that. So when I got that award in 2021, September 2021, man, that was like, it was more than money. It was more than the career cards I earned. It was like the epitome that someone voted for me that I didn't know about, because it's like those things you do without getting recognition. Because some people are like, well, I want everybody to know what I'm doing. And I'm the type of person, I just do it because I'm a giver and I want the best for you. I want your life to be enriched. And, it's not the money. And when I sit down with a woman in Mary Kay, or with someone in a session, it's not about, girl, you don't have to buy nothing. I just want to educate you. I just want you to know. And you can, if you buy something, fine. If you don't, I just hope that your experience with me, that you learned something. And then when you leave my space, that I have done something for you. Because I always believe that when we get together with people, we're there to either give a gift or to receive a gift. We're in anyone's space. And so whenever I sit down with any person or talk with anyone or meet anyone, I mean, I know that it's divine and it's in order to what God would have, because I'm supposed to be on that journey. And so whoever I meet on that journey and whatever space that is, I try to treat others the way I like to be treated, because I live by the golden rule. I do, because I'm not looking for anything from you. Okay. Because God supplies all my needs. And so when I'm in your space, you have all of me. And I just want your experience to be a wonderful and amazing. And so when you're in my space, I would hope that when you leave, like I said, you're like, wow, I didn't buy nothing, but I had a great time, but I felt good. I was encouraged, so that's what this Go Give on this side, Go Give Award is about, just helping women and men, and they vote for you. Like I said, it was like the highest honor that you can get in our company. Now, these right here just represents, like, as an organization, because I am a sales director, so my role is to build leaders and to teach them how to have a successful business as well. And based on them, as far as sales in a year, that's what these represent, sales in 1 year. And so they give you an award to represent that. And that's you and the collective organization. And this is just, this one over here. Okay, yeah, this one over here is, it's the name of my organization. It's called Dorsey Diamonds. And so it just represents my organization. So if you see a diamond on someone's lapel, they're part of my group. So that's how we identify, like when you go to a certain church, you got your name, you wear your t-shirts. So we got a pin. So yeah. So that's what that represents. And so that's basically it. And then, and then in Mary Kay, we do wear designer suits. So we all dress alike in Mary Kay. I just love it. It's a culture of sisterhood, supporting each other. And and then all the jewelry I have on are things I've earned in Mary Kay, because it's like doing my job, they award me. And they can award anyone. So we all earn wonderful prizes. Those are the stuff that you see me having on today, Dr. Yes.
Now you see why I want you to meet her. Phenomenal. She's phenomenal. And Mary Kay is a class act. I mean, literally a class act. And so how can they get in touch with you? Or how can they be a part? I want them to get in touch with you. And
okay, well,
tell me what they need to do.
Yes, the thing is that you can find me on my website, www.marykay.com/K Dorsey. That's my website. And now if you have a current beauty consultant or you're looking for just some questions or whatever, or you can reach out to me. Can I give out my phone number? I'm not sure.
You, whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, definitely you can go to my website and then you can get all my information there. You'll see my photo. If you have any questions directly about, because on the website, it tells you about the business opportunity, it tells you about the product. Everything you would need is definitely there on my phone number. So if you go to the website, it'll give you everything that you need. And then we can go from there. So I just appreciate the opportunity just to share what I'm excited about and why I love skincare and how God has allowed me to do this business full time and, enrich my life and enrich the lives of others around me. So if you want more information, you definitely can go there. It tells you about the business opportunity. It tells you about the product. It tells you about the company. This is a great company. I think that every person should experience the opportunity to be a part of it. Like I said, for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I just chose to do it for a lifetime.
But I want them to have you in their life because you're a great representation. So if there's any time anybody wants to use her to speak or to minister to your women, or however you want to, please get in touch with Karen, because she is really, I mean, I know different people do different things, but when you have somebody that's a representation, not only of the product, but of Christ, how powerful is that? You know, and there's so much to learn. So I need for you to really look at what I'm saying to you and become, and caring for yourself, to be becoming. Now, you know, my motto is becoming the best you that you can be. That you want,
Yes.
then you know. And so this is another example of you are more important. So now I want you to receive it, to take it, and I want you to know that this young lady, Carrie Dorsey,
Oh, thank you.
is a great representation of a woman of God who's successful. And I want you to please get in touch with her. And I look forward to hearing from you. Share, use her, and know that all that you have learned will change your life. We look forward to seeing you again. You be blessed and take care. Bye-bye.